Glad DEI is done. Well, Nurse Denise, let's talk about women in the medical field. Because of a lack of DEI, for a very long time, women were actually formally barred from any medical professions and any medical schooling. 1970s, women made up only 7% of the physicians in the US. I understand that you think that you don't want DEI, but even with DEI present, the wage gaps between male and female physicians is still, women are earning 75 cents to every dollar that the male physicians are earning. So even with anti-discrimination laws in place and DEI initiatives in place, these things are still very real. Only about 18% of hospital CEOs are women, despite the fact that the healthcare workforce is predominantly female. Nursing aides and assistants are about 37 to 38% Black, 10% Hispanic or Latino, and about 5% Asian. It means that your supporting staff and your coworkers are likely people of color that need DEI initiatives in place. The people that are helping you do your job well, if you're doing your job well, are likely people that are also benefiting from DEI initiatives, and you should care about that. The food service workers that are in the cafeteria serving you your lunch, about 40 to 45% of them are people of color. About 30% of medical assistants are Black or Latino or Hispanic. DEI initiatives are the things that push for laws to actually be created. It's the things that actually helped you as a woman get into the workforce, because laws were created because all companies wanted to do back in the day was hire other white men. DEI initiatives came about and laws were made that women had to be considered to be hired in the workplace. They had to start interviewing them. They had to start hiring them and giving them a chance. Following right up behind that was people of color being considered, women that were people of color. The exact same thing happened with ageism. Age discrimination still happens to this day. Reading is absolutely fundamental, especially if you clearly do not know what DEI is, because honey, you fall under DEI, I promise. The Equal Pay Act of 1963, Pregnancy Discrimination Act, Title VII of the Civil Rights Act, Family and Medical Leave Act, which supports women postpartum, if they are caretakers, etc. Age Discrimination in Employment Act of 1967. And here's the thing, just because you don't know what something is doesn't mean that you can't be open to learning and that you can't be open to doing your research. I highly encourage you to look into what DEI actually is, because when you guys say that you're happy that DEI is done, I want you to know in this current climate that what it sounds like is that you are simply racist. Oftentimes, the same sentiment that we're hearing when people say, I'm glad that DEI is gone, is they're saying all they were doing was hiring an unqualified Black person. Absolutely zero to do with what DEI actually is. And it covers DEI initiatives cover so many more people and have helped create a lot of the laws and protections of people like you and people that you know and love in their careers. Reading is fundamental, guys. Let's go.